So I'm divorced and remarried, and I got married really quick the second time.
Expect that the person who's getting divorced is going to have a very specific list of criteria that they're looking for in their new partner.
Cute!
You need to remember that you're dating a guy, so most times you need a man's perspective. Girls don't always give the best advice.
If you are Filipinos, show me your passport, brothers.
There are so many girls here, but hardly anyone is interested. The girl in front of you is already 23 years old and hasn't found a match yet.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
So I'm divorced and remarried, and I got married really quick the second time. I'm talking like engaged and married within a few months. And someone recently asked me, how did I know my husband was the right person for me, especially after all I had been through? And I found what I wrote, and I just feel like you need to save this and write it down in your manifesting journal. Okay, I wrote, this man pursued me so intentionally, it melted away any insecurities because he showed me I was more important than relationship games. He adored me so much that I never had room to question if I was good enough. He respected me so well that I never questioned my worth with him. He was so wonderful to me that it made me want to be my very best self for him. And then I finish it off with, what made me fall in love with him as an adult so quickly without too much questioning anything was the way he made me feel about myself with his actions. Note that I didn't say how he made me feel in general. Any boy can make you feel giddy and excited. It's how his actions made me feel about myself as an individual. Anyways, I wrote this about 2 years ago when we had been married 4 years, and now we've been married 6.5 years, and I still feel the exact same way about him. So go back and rewatch my video, write down everything that I wrote about my husband, and put it in your journal, because every girl deserves a guy like that. And they're out there, I promise. You just gotta dig for them. Dig and dig and dig, but they're there. I'm Monica. I share my mistakes in love and life, so you don't have to make them. Okay, love you, bye.
I get it, right? I get it. She has her head on straight, I admit. But the woman she's talking to, right? Now, if you're a woman like her and you think logically, it works. It'll work. I won't doubt that. But are most women thinking like her? No, not at all. Most women have that I need my cake and eat it too inside their brain. And it's leaving them sad and lonely, right? Listening to friends when they should be listening to elders who will tell them, stay with your man. But no, this is how it is. But anyway, let me hop on to the next one.
Things to know about dating someone going through a divorce. 1. Expect that this is going to move super slow. They may be using this to get through their difficult divorce, and they may not be ready to move on. Expect that the person who's getting divorced is going to have a very specific list of criteria that they're looking for in their new partner.
Are we caring about that?
3. Make sure that the person that you're dating is actually going to go through with the divorce. Some people may have filed for divorce and thought about it halfway through the divorce and realized it wasn't for them and get back with their ex. 4. Make sure that the person that you're dating is only dating you. I've seen in many of my cases that the person going through the divorce is dating numerous people just because they don't know what they want and they're playing the field. And 5. Be prepared that this is going to be the mourning period of a relationship. He or she could have a really great couple months with you and realize that this isn't for them and that they just don't want to be committed at this point because they need to figure themselves out. Each case is different, but here's my take on it.
Wow. We've came to the point where we need divorce coaches, right? Someone to coach you through. And it's sad. So many divorce coaches, not enough stay with your man coaches. I want to see more women teaching other women how to stay with your man, but I don't see a lot of it. Why? Why don't I see tons of women telling other women how to be with their man? Oh, because they're shamed. Right off the internet. Because most women don't want to hear it. Sound women, I guess, may want to hear, okay, I went through a divorce, but I think we need more of that. Yeah, I think we do. I think I'm wrong because everyone's getting divorced. So you need to know, look, this is how I do to make sure I get another situation. It's sad, man. It's what I'm saying. I don't like seeing none of this. I don't like seeing it. I don't like seeing all of this negativity because that's what it is to me. It's kind of like promoting divorce in a way before it even happens. And then after it happens, I don't know. I just don't like it. Let me hop on to the next one.
So you're divorced, burnt out, and keep on meeting narcissistic women. You might just be missing the signs, and subconsciously, you are attracting this into your life. Although these relationships seem passionate and great in the beginning, they always burn out. And being attracted to this type is going to take some self-reflection on your part, because there are things that you might be doing that is feeding this attraction. If you want to learn what they are.
So now men are attracting the wrong woman. I see if they said woman attracting the wrong men, right? But I don't see that happening. There are tons of good guys out there. I think what's happening, like for instance, there was a woman I seen, she said she couldn't take advantage of certain men. That made more sense to me because a lot of women understand they have men like putty in their hands, right? If a man a lot of times is not attracting, he attracts what he goes for, right? Women don't give choosing signals. How are you going to know if you're attracting that kind of woman if you don't know if they're choosing signals or not, right? A woman to stare at you and you go over to talk to her and she say, oh, I seen something in your forehead that I couldn't help to look at. I mean, it's wild. I didn't have to deal with any of that really because I've been going for so long, right? But still, I get it. I understand. Guys say, you know, I went through this, I went through that. And I seen a woman. I didn't know if she wanted me to talk to her. And I went to go talk to her. She told me, get out of here. She told me I had a certain look on my face. She thought she knew me. It's wild. What a guy should do. Let me hop on to the next one. Now, this right here is leading most women astray because this is what they expect from men. And I hate saying it, to be honest with you. Not because of the man, but because of the mindset it creates. Take a look at this. You see what he's doing? He's going through buying tons of gifts for these women. And so what are they thinking, right? You see these women. You see who it mostly is. Women from the community. And he's tricking on them. And he's giving them things they don't deserve. It's a London fan experience, right? But why do you think women always say, I want a rapper.
I deserve it.
I want a baller. I want a scammer. I want a drug dealer. Look what they're doing. They're just tricking just to trick. It gives these women no accountability factor in their brain. They're not being held accountable for anything. They're not showing anything to anyone. They're just looking pretty and got men blowing the back. This is why guys love modern women so much. Hear me out now. If I make the bag, right? I make a super big bag, which a lot of times at the age I'm at now, you're probably on your way to making it, right? If I wanted to be a player in the US, I'd be the biggest player. A woman in Africa said, and a lot of women said, they could have just stayed with you because a lot of guys want to use hypergamy to their advantage. And it's easy to do in the West. Think about it, right? I'm making $100,000 a year. I just go around, present it right, show a nice car, say they figure out I'm making it somehow, some way. They always do. I'm just coasting bouncing from woman to woman. Why? Why is it easy? Because a lot of them are willing to share. As long as a man can show he's making a certain bag, they're willing to share. They have no problem with it.
So we have a new collection of jewelry.
Cute.
And I'm not even mad at this guy. He's a rapper. He's doing his thing, right? He's showing it off. And this is kind of like a rap promotion. But you guys get what I'm saying. You guys understand the point. And that's why they think the way they do now. Let me get on to the next one.
The saddest thing I see is when girls rush off to get advice from their female friends about the guy they're dating. You need to remember that you're dating a guy. So most times you need a man's perspective on who you're dating. That's why it's good to surround yourself with, like, if you have older brothers or even younger brothers or cousins or people, men, maybe co-workers who have sound mind, who are level-headed. You need their opinion on what to do and how to navigate next. Facts. Because the female's opinion sometimes is not the best one because we lead like emotionally and we don't sometimes think strategically about why he's doing what he's doing and what you need to do next. So utilize the men in your life Ask advice. Even if you're embarrassed to tell them what the problem is, say, oh, my friend is dating this guy who blah, 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 blah. What do you think she should do? And 9 times out of 10, if the guy is level-headed, he will give you right advice. He will just let you see it from a different perspective, not just the emotional, like, romantic perspective, but just how life is.
Exactly.
So that's what I recommend you to do. If you have any like real issues with a guy and you don't know how to move and navigate the playing field, ask another guy's opinion. And if you don't want to say that you're the one who's experiencing this, just say, my friend's doing this, what do you think she should do? And you'll get your answer. And most times that simple advice from a man will help your relationship and help your dating experience. Because sometimes girls don't always give the best advice. I'm sorry.
He ain't lying.
But it's the truth. Okay? So just make sure that the person that you're asking doesn't have any hidden agenda to ruin your relationship. But usually they don't. And good luck. And I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to pre-order the book in the link above. And bye.
Wow. Single to engaged in 1 year. She actually gave good advice. I don't know, right? Everyone on TikTok wants to be a relationship coach. And that was sound advice. She said to ask if you have a group of male friends or cousins or whatever, even younger or older, ask them. They'll tell you the truth. It won't be an emotional response you would get from one of your girlfriends, right? And why is that? Because single women keep women single. And it shows here. She's right. I mean, it's proven that men usually give better advice. Men think on an even kill, they can't help themselves, right? If they have a sound mind, they're going to think logically. And that logical answer will help you most of the time.
If you are Filipina, show me your passport, brothers.
Man. Oh, wow. Oh, you seen that? When I first seen this video, y'all, I didn't get it. But it said, if you are a Filipina, show me your passport, bro, right? She showed him, and it stuck out a middle finger to all the haters. I just got it just now, right? I guess it was meant for me to get it just now. But yeah, that was a flex and a half. And I was saying, all you women out there talking, shut your mouth. Dare you say something about me or about the men leaving and create all these lies? Because that's what it is. It's a crock of lies, a crock of nonsense. I'm happy that the women guys are going to see us and say,
I say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
That guy's an outstanding gentleman. I like him. He has his head on straight. He's not like all these girls say. Are these girls lying?
Oh, absolutely.
I watched a video with him one day. He said they like to lie a lot. I think he's right. Let me hop on to the next one.
Young men can get a wife without spending a penny. As soon as a young man arrives here, the girls will approach him and offer themselves. Since the local girl...
Wait a minute. He said a young man can get a wife without spending a penny. A thriving bride market where boys can marry a wife without spending a penny. What? As soon as a young man arrives here, I gotta watch. Let's look further.
Girls are in their youth and desire to have their own love. They surround any man they see trying to sell themselves. This is the largest bride market in Laos.
This is in Laos, by the way. They have one in Vietnam. This is in Laos. I know people say, hey, Jay, you showed the one in Vietnam. No, this is in Laos. It's a whole another area. Laos.
Where the girls don't ask for dowries, houses, or cars. They even offer themselves for free just to get married. There are so many girls here, but hardly anyone is interested. To expedite their marriages, local villagers host grand bride markets every 2 days.
Damn!
These girls meticulously dress up to find their life partners as soon as possible. In just 2 years, they've captured the attention of boys from neighboring villages who forcefully want to take them home. Most of these men already have families, and even though the girls are sweet...
Man, guys, you know what this is? This is same thing you see the Chinese ladies saying, right? Where the woman gets shamed. The women are held accountable. You know, it's what they call it in China. Shangye. Shangye. This is Shangye at its finest.
Sweet and beautiful. There aren't enough takers. Many men travel from afar hoping to find a wife, but there are still many attractive and virtuous girls who can't get married. Every year, a large number of baby girls are born here, with a gender ratio of many girls to very few boys due to genetic factors. The men here...
Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. He said many travel from afar to find a wife. And there's too many girls. But there are still many attractive and virtuous girls who can't get married. Man, I think you guys are thinking right now, I could solve that problem.
Don't face economic pressure, and wives often work to support the family if needed. They don't demand dowries or houses. If a man likes a girl, he can take her home, and the girl will wholeheartedly follow her husband. The men make most decisions at home, and the women handle household chores during the day and learn together with their husbands at night. The girl in front of you is already 23 years old and hasn't found a match yet. She frequents the market every day, but there are numerous fair and beautiful girls like her, making competition fierce. Even if a girl offers 2 houses as a...
Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. Y'all see her? She's 23 and hasn't found a husband yet. Y'all see her? Tell me she's not cute. This beautiful girl is struggling to find a husband. She frequents the market every day. That's why she's desperate. She's like, oh, hold on. I have to give him some right now. I have to get a husband. I have to give him some. It's crazy. Guys, this is really happening. This is real life.
dowry, it's difficult to find a husband. The men here can inherit all of the women's family property, and the girls bear the entire cost of the wedding. They agree to any request.
Hold up. It's too much. He said if a girl offers 2 houses as a dowry, so they're paying guys dowry out there. It's still difficult to find a husband.
From the men. These girls dress up meticulously, wearing colorful clothing to win the hearts of the men. But many of them are taken away by other girls before they even reach the men.
Yo, this can't be real. Hold up. Sorry for stopping it, y'all. Sorry for stopping it. He said the girl will pay the entire cost of the wedding.
After learning about this, are you envious? If you were here, how many wives would you marry? Would you be willing to spend your life here?
This is the name. Wave, Whisper, Erter. This is crazy, guys. This is what's happening outside of the Matrix, right? Women are pressured. She's 23, stressing to find a husband. Think about it, y'all. She doesn't want to go get her. Oh, I want to go get a college education. They're thinking, I need a husband. Shung, yeah. That's weird, man. That's not weird, actually. It's wild. When you think about the comparison, it's night and day. And how could you shame guys for leaving for this, right? You see how beautiful that woman was? She's 23, going to the bride market every day to find a husband. And this is not the, what do you call it? What they try to say? They try to call them, forgot something bride. This is not that. This is not that. She wants a husband. She's not forced to marry someone. She's not forcing to marry someone because of money. They're paying the dowry. This is the difference guys are talking about. When you want to talk about passport bros, this is it here, right? This is the difference. When you leave, this is what you get. So a guy goes to a country, sees the most beautiful woman who can't even get a husband. Figure that. That's crazy. And guys are going for that because they realize it's definitely more to life to going through anything that's not that.
It's the way.
Passport bros. Passport. No.
So he's coming.